Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Good morning, crypto fans. How are we doing out there? It is Friday, March 19th. Lots of green we're looking at here. Bitcoin up 1.7%. Let's have a look at the charts. Gonna have a look at BTC USD. Make some changes to the old chart here to make it a little bit clearer what we're doing. Hopefully that'll help out there, folks. So let's look into BTC USD. Got my support and resistance level off the 1 hour. We'll switch in there and you can see right there. So BTC making the climb up. We're looking for the 12 and the 26 to cross to give us more upside potential. We did get our cross over the 100-day. Looking good as we start to retrace back up through previous highs. So support sitting there at the 58,167.10. And resistance is going to be first encountered. Let's go. That previous candle got to get past through there. So resistance at the 58,704. Volume's a little light, so we'll see it pick up as folks start to wake up and spin those stimmy checks. Let's move on to get the list going here. DOT USD. Polkadot. Got support all the way up here at the 35.968. First level resistance is coming up to challenge the 36.59. And let's go back to the 4 hour. So we barely almost touched the sales target here. So it looks like we're going to get another shot at it coming up here for DOT USD. Let's move on to VTHO. VTHO. VeChain token. VTHO support at the 0.0108. Resistance at the 0.0117. Got our 12 to 26 and 100 in good shape for that particular name. Let's go on to Binance Coin, BNB USD. Looking at support 260.46, right coming out of the buy target here, headed up, and resistance is going to be right there at the, let me pull into the 1 hour real quick for you. There we go. Look at the top of these wicks here at the 267.712 for BNB USD. Let's roll on to IOTA, Internet of Things. Zoom back out to the 4 hour. IOTA is still running sideways. Been doing that for several days now. Trying to get some traction. So support down there at the 1.298 and resistance at the 1.375 for IOTA. Let's have a look at ADA Cardano, getting a lot of attention. Cardano. Support 1.2296 and resistance right there at the 1.287 in the buy zone. So now would be the time to, if one should choose to do so. This is not financial advice, of course, not it. Some dude on YouTube. Moving on to Link, Link. Chainlink. Chainlink making its way up to the sales target if you did manage to get out on this last go round. So running into the take some profit zone. As you know, if you've been tracking this channel, my strategy is I always take 90% off when we hit the sales target and let the 10% ride. So it's basically free money. You got house money sitting in there in your hodl. So if I can't even remember if I mentioned support at 29.653, resistance 30.4975, coming up to challenge at as we speak. Let's move on to Ethereum, ETH USD. Ethereum climbing its way up, so we have some good bullish candlesticks walking their way up. A little bit more volume coming in now for Ethereum. RSI in good shape. So 1794.79 is your support. And resistance up here, just above that 50. Retracement 1827.95. And it looks like if we zoom in here, I think we got the 12. Yep, we got the 1226 cross. So now we're back in the proper orientation for the moving averages for upside potential for Ethereum USD. Let's head on to Stellar XLM USD. Stellar once again hit the sales target, making its way back up. 1226 cross here was favorable and have support at the 0.3936 resistance up here at the 0.401. And yep, we got above that 12-day moving average, and now we're going to come up to challenge this 100-day moving average sitting on top of us. Having a look at NU USD up 3.43% this morning. Support at the 0.580, resistance at the 0.6028. 1226 cross. Got that 100-day moving average coming down on us. So keep that in mind. RSI dead center. Down here, our momentum indicator. For NU USD, let's head on to NMR. All right, let's redraw these lines right here. So NMR, there's your support. It's sitting right on that fib at the 0.618 Fibonacci, which is $50.22 support. First line of resistance is going to be right up here off the top of the wicks of that candle at 54.1347. Did get overbought on NMR. Calm down a little bit. So now we're going to kind of run up there and re-challenge that all-time high. All-time high was made yesterday at 1100 UTC minus 5. Let's move on to LTC Litecoin. Litecoin still managing not to budge much. Support sitting there at the 198.89. Just got over that 200 psychological number for us there. 1226 are crossing as we speak. And resistance at 205.92 for LTC USD. Moving on to COMP USD. Comp right dead center of the buy zone there. 1226 cross, good sign there, increasing volume. Green candles back to back. Support sitting down there at the 428.09. So a stop loss would be somewhere down here below that support. And then resistance at the 440.256 for Comp USD. Let's see how much attention basic attention coin is getting today. Running around this 50% retracement on the climb up to the all-time high up here. So we're looking at 1.158 support, 1.239 resistance. We did get overbought as we managed to buy our way all the way into an all-time high. Calm back down. You see the RSI cooling off a little. And lighter volume this morning for basic attention coin, BAT USD. Let's look at GRT USD. GRT down in the buy zone. very small incremental movements up to challenge the 12 to 26 as they do start to cross. We got some work to do, but we're early in the game with this one. Let's watch that support to hold at 1.692 and resistance there 1.755. And if you do jump in, look for stop loss just below. You see all these little wicks down here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just below there would ease the pain should we fall lower. With GRT USD, let's look at VChain. VETH VChain running up there hitting all-time highs. So it's pretty difficult. Well, it's not difficult. It's pretty easy to trade crypto when everything is going up and hitting all-time highs. You just buy it and hang on to it, right? So just mind those stop losses. Make sure you're prepared should we take a turn for the worst here. But things are looking pretty positive so far. Support holding up at the 0.08273. Resistance way up here at the 0.0849, and there's your all-time high, 0.0860 for VChain. Looking over at Zeal, up 2.51%, hitting the sales target, and just above, starting to fall a little bit now. So look for that support to hold at the 0.1784, and you're going to have resistance up here. Where's the first one? Yeah, we'll go to the next level here. At the 0.1902 and 12, the 26 and 100-day are all orientated for the upside potential. Good volume on the last candle, so still looking pretty strong so far this morning. Heading over to Doge. Bet you Doge is sideways. There we go. Doge going sideways, but incrementally climbing up and bouncing around. What is that from? About a 6% bounce. If you wanted to play Doge, you could zoom in, I suppose, to the 30-minute or even the 15-minute time frame and try to catch those highs and lows for Doge. So current support at 0.0566, resistance at 0.0603 for Doge. Let's have a look at some DeFi tokens, decentralized finance tokens, starting out with UNI USD. Uniswap here. Support at 29.726, resistance at 31.1049. Starting to resolve all this cluster of moving averages. Got the 100 underneath us now. Look for this 26-day to curl up. RSI trending upwards, and looks like the volume's tapering off just slightly. So watch that for UNI USD. Moving on to AAVE. AAVE got up there almost a double top, came back down to retest support, holding up there at the 361.193 support level. Resistance to get through at first is going to be 376.09. Then we got to come up and get through this 100-day moving average. Volume tapered off over the last 3 candles. So have a look at volume when you're making your decisions. Let's go to MKR USD. MKR all the way up into the sell target. Come back down to retrace into the 50. Showing here. Poke through a little bit. We did get our 12-26 cross. 26 is curving up. So watching all those things. 2107.356 support. And resistance is going to be up here at the 2144.62. And got to get through this 100. So watch those on the climb back up. For MKR USD, having a look at some NFT tokens, non-fungible tokens. Starting out with audio. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Audio. Got up there into the cautionary or evaluate zone. Managed not to get through, but we did get the 26 crossing over the 12-day, send us further down to retest support down there at the 1.4674. And you're going to have resistance on these moving averages, and then next level resistance is going to be the 1.650 for audio USD. Let's look over at THETA. THETA USD. Managed to get all the way up here to all-time highs for THETA. There we go. So support is, I think I got this off the 1 hour. So we'll dial in a little bit on the 1 hour time frame here. Check that support. We do have the 12, the 26, and 100 in good shape. You see we came down and bounced right off that 12-day support. So support at 8.630. And first level resistance, trying to get past this wick here at 8.926. Then we're going to be looking at the all-time high up at the 9.1302 for THETA. Let's have a go at ENJ, the little engine that could. ENJ, we can see up there at the top is the all-time high at 3.08. Let's zoom into the 1 hour to get those support levels. Tighten up a little bit here. There we go. So support at 2.55729, resistance in amongst all of these moving averages, just confined together, combining together, I should say. So resistance at 2.613 for ENJ. Let's pop over and have a look at Bitcoin Dominance. We'll switch over here to BTC.D. There you are. Bitcoin Dominance setting at 6.89%. Pretty much unchanged for the past past 4 days. Not much movement in there. And then looking at the total crypto market cap, on the rise as those stimulus checks get in there. So we are up to $1.783 trillion in crypto total market cap. Moving back, a couple more I'll throw in here on the that I've been watching. Actually, I'm in a trade. Full disclosure here with ETC, Ethereum Classic. Got into the buy target, and we're starting to get our favorable cross, and this is curling up, so that got a little bit interesting to me. For ETC USD, support would be, whoops, not that thing. Here we go. Support right there at the $12.09, and resistance is going to be as we squeeze above all there. So we got some room to run up through here once we get above this resistance at 12.604. Stop loss would be down here beneath this 100-day moving average. If we fell through that, it would be time to bug out. Ethereum Classic. Unless you have something for me, just feel free to put it in the chat. I appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you tonight at 6 p.m. at the Crypto Happy Hour.